to all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Today's reading is going to be a yes or no answer to whatever question you would like to ask. Please remember, this is a general reading. Lots of people, lots of questions, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're looking for a more personalized reading, I do offer private readings, thereby gift exchange, meaning I will do your reading for you as a gift. I ask that you respond with a monetary gift. Whatever amount you feel is appropriate will be perfect. That way my readings are affordable to everybody. If you'd like more information or to get on my schedule, please email me at terrysinspiredtarot@gmail.com and I'll get you whatever information you need or onto my schedule if that's what you desire. Now, looking at today's general yes or no reading, we are going to have reading number 1 with the clear quartz, reading number 2 with the amethyst, reading number 3 with the lapis lazuli, reading number 4 with the red spinel, and reading number 5 with the onyx. Please select your reading intuitively. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into these readings now. So I will see you guys there. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 1 with the clear quartz. The properties of clear quartz are energy, purpose, and motivation. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right, we start with the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles talks about having stable financial foundations, but still maybe clinging to that money just a little bit. So make sure you don't have a lack mindset going on that can cause abundance issues. Let the money flow in and out like it's supposed to. Next, we see the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands symbolizes fast-moving situations, spirit guide messages coming in quickly, things kind of picking up energy-wise in your realm. Next, we see the star. The star talks about healing and a gift from the divine, lots of positive energy. Next, we see the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles talks about being appreciated for your work, being appreciated for the energy you put in. Next, we see the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles talks about giving and receiving. Normally, there's a monetary or material gift involved in the 6 of Pentacles. Either you're giving it or you're receiving it. And then topping everything off, we have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups talks about a new beginning that is emotionally fulfilling. Kind of your cup runs over emotionally in a positive way. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, this is a pretty solid yes to whatever you ask tarot. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's see here. Queen of Swords. That talks about protecting yourself, using your energy to protect your energy. It also talks about being very direct, action-oriented. The Queen of Coins can sometimes say maybe speech is a little bit direct, kind of lacks tact in some way. This could represent you or someone you're dealing with. We'll see what the Oracle has to say about it. Nine of Cups, that's a dream come true, wish fulfillment energy. Everybody likes that in their situations. Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands says you might be making a sacrifice that you don't need to make. So again, we'll get Oracle. We'll see how it goes. But if you're making a sacrifice, make sure it's something you're choosing. And then the Death card, that talks about an ending that brings in a new beginning. Death in tarot is not scary. It is just saying that something significant is coming to an end to bring in a new beginning. And in this particular deck, see how the rose is so bright white? This new beginning is very pure energy. Now, let's take a look at Oracle for everything. So we're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels for group number 1, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Speak from the heart. Yes, in all of your dealings, speak from your heart. Let your heart space energy guide you. Now, let's see Moonology. We're going to look at the Queen of Swords first. What is there to add to this energy of the Queen of Swords? Kind of the protection energy. A new start is coming. Okay, so as you step into this new start, there's going to be action that's required because the Queen of Swords all about action. But also you're being told to, don't be afraid to step into your energy. Don't be afraid to be direct, to say how it is, to protect yourself, to protect your energy. Notice there's a peacock here, which the peacock is very well known for kind of strutting its stuff and showing its feathers. Let people see who you are in this new beginning. You've got the new beginning being represented by the Ace of Cups as well as the Death card. So this is going to be a significant beginning for you. Now, let's see, since we're talking about the beginning, let's see Death with Queen of the Moon. What is there to add to the Death card here, please? Balance. Okay, so balance is going to be very important as you move forward. Also, the universe may be telling you here that it's balancing in that something ends to start something new. You may have already experienced the ending, but you haven't quite started the new beginning yet because it says a new start is coming. So your guides want you to know there's a new beginning that comes in that is worth whatever ended. Now, the Nine of Wands talks about a sacrifice. What is there for the Nine of Wands? Resistance. Okay, so if you are the type of person that just sacrifices over and over and just gives and gives and gives and gives, it is time for you to possibly resist that urge, for you to kind of stand up and take up space and say that, you're reserving some energy for you. Look at all the life that there is in this resistance. It's not an angry resistance. It's saying, hey, maybe I don't have to sacrifice every single time. Maybe the energy that I'm using should be directed at me for a while. Now, let's see the spell casting oracle for the Nine of Cups. That is wish fulfillment, dream come true energy. So that is beautiful. The Nine of Cups, please. Blessings. Okay, there are blessings coming into your realm in a serious way, like dream come true type blessings. That is wonderful. Now for the Transparent Tarot, which was a yes, a pretty solid yes to whatever you asked, you get happiness. All right, so the answer is yes, and it is for the purpose of bringing happiness into your realm. So that is beautiful. That is very wonderful energy. And even if yes isn't a fantastic answer to your question, had you been hoping for a no or something like that, the answer is yes, because it is going to bring in happiness for you. So it is good news either way. All right, that is all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 2 with the amethyst. The properties of amethyst are vitality, balance, and sobriety. So those things may resonate with your question or with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot. Yes or no to the questions of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, there we go. Let's get this to hold the cards. All right, so we start with the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles talks about having stable financial foundations and needing to not cling to that money, not worry about finances. Let the money flow in and out like it needs to. Next, we see the King of Cups. The King of Cups talks about true, genuine, selfless love. Very, very compassionate love. It can represent a person. If it does, love is this person's energy. Next, we see the King of Wands. The King of Wands talks about passion. If it represents a person, passion is their energy. Passion is their communication. Also, the King of Wands can talk about starting a creative project and people being drawn to your energy. So if you're called to do something you're passionate about that also brings in your creativity in some way, now is a good time to start, because you're going to find that your passions draw people's energy. Next, we see the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords talks about the need to not cling to things too tightly. So you kind of got that message twice here. Don't cling to things too tightly. Don't hang on to things that aren't meant for you. Let things go. And also it says there might be something undisclosed or even a little bit sneaky going on in the background somewhere. And then topping everything off, we have Justice. Justice talks about balance. And here we've got passion and emotion with both of those kings. This balance may be finding that healthy balance between emotion and passion in your life. It can also talk about a healthy work-life balance. Okay, so looking at this as a yes or no, with the kings there and Justice, it is balanced and leans more towards yes. So it's not a strong yes, but it does appear that the answer is yes to whatever you ask tarot. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 2. Thank you, thank you. All right, 10 of Wands, so you guys dealing with some overwhelming situations. Ace of Wands, starting something you're passionate about though. Whatever that is, it's probably going to turn out really well. The 8 of Coins, putting in your hard work, just kind of getting, getting to the point of doing the work. And the 6 of Cups, looking back, recognizing your growth, possibly even reconnecting to things from your childhood or passions from your past. Since you're starting something you're passionate about, this may be something you've experienced before. Now, let's get Oracle for everything. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 2, please, whatever's in their best interest. Archangel Raguel. Archangel Raguel is the Archangel of Fairness. So if there are things that haven't been right or haven't been equitable in your life, Archangel Raguel comes into your reading to let you know that he is working on making things more fair, bringing in what needs to come into your realm to kind of offset whatever has gone out. So fairness represented in Justice as well as Archangel Raguel. Now, let's see Moonology. I want to see the 10 of Wands. With regards to the overwhelming situations they're dealing with, what is there to assist in this 10 of Wands? Prosperity lies ahead. Okay, so whatever it is you're feeling overwhelmed about, especially if it's material in nature, but even if it's not, your guides want you to know that there's prosperity out in front of you. Prosperity doesn't have to be material. It can be for sure, but it doesn't have to be. Prosperity can be an abundance of love, an abundance of happiness. You know, there is a prosperity out in front of you, so don't get bogged down in whatever's overwhelming right now. There are good things coming. Prosperity is ahead of you. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon, and we're going to start by looking at the Eight of Coins, that work that you're putting in, because you guys really are working hard here. Protection. Okay, so as you step into whatever work you're doing, if you're starting a new creative project that turns into something that maybe is a side business or something like that, you know, whatever work you're doing, you are protected in it. So don't worry, you will receive the rewards for your hard work, and that energy is protected. Now let's see the Six of Cups with regards to reconnecting to childhood and appreciating your growth. You get gratitude there. So it is important that you are grateful to yourself for your own growth. Gratitude is super important. So gratitude for all of the blessings in your life, as well as the growth that you've had, the strides that you're making in your life. Now, let's use spell casting, and we'll see that Ace of Wands. What is there for that passionate beginning? Closure. Okay. So I feel like these overwhelming situations are kind of closing, they're ending. There is closure somewhere that leads to a brand new passionate beginning. So whatever's done, walk away from that closed door. It's not meant for you. Step into the new passionate beginning that's out in front of you. Now for the Transparent Tarot, which was yes to, or at least most likely yes, to whatever you asked, you get confidence. Okay, so with the confidence card coming out, I feel like it is a more confident yes than just most likely yes. And you're being told to have confidence in whatever it is you're stepping into, in yourself, in the situations you're dealing with, your responses to things. The answer does appear to be yes, and confidence plays some part in it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 3 with the lapis lazuli. The properties of lapis lazuli are creativity, intelligence, and truth. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, once more. There we go. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right. We start with the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles talks about stable financial foundations, and it tells you not to cling to your money too tightly. Don't worry about money. Don't start that lack mindset. Let things flow out and flow in like they need to. Next, we see the King of Cups. The King of Cups talks about selfless love. Genuine, true love that is selfless in nature, full of compassion, and it can represent your energy or the energy of someone you're talking about. Next, we see the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands talks about fast-moving situations, spirit guide messages coming in fast. Next, we see the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups talks about fun, socializing, good time with friends, spending your time enjoying the social aspects of life. And topping everything off, we have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands talks about a new beginning that is passionate in nature. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, this is a pretty clear yes to whatever you asked tarot. Let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 3. Thank you, thank you. All right, the Fool, that talks about a new beginning. Look how he's got a wand in the card itself. So like this new beginning, full of passion for you guys, but there's a significant beginning happening here in your situations. Four of Coins again. Okay, so the Four of Coins talks about having stable finances and not worrying about the material side of things. Don't cling to your money. That creates a lack mindset. Let it flow like it needs to. Don't worry about material things. Three of Coins, that talks about you being appreciated in a material way for the energy you're bringing in to your work life. So you are going to be appreciated. This can oftentimes look like a raise. And then the Three of Wands, that talks about travel. It talks about good news on the horizon, unity, and kind of opportunity coming in for you. All right, so let's take a look at Oracle for everything. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels for group number 3, please. Thank you, thank you. Seek within. All right, so make sure you guys are doing those meditations, going inside yourself, finding those answers that your higher self is trying to bring to the surface. Now, let's use numerology, and we're going to see this Four of Coins. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please provide us guidance on the Four of Coins. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Show the world the real you. Okay. So showing the world the real you is not hiding your energy, okay? This can be advising you to show your generosity to the world. With the Four of Coins, it talks about worrying about money, clinging to money because you're afraid it won't come back in. And this show the world the real you, it makes me feel like you guys have really generous spirits. And you're being told to share generously, knowing that your financial material abundance is secure. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon. We're going to look at the Three of Coins, which talks about you being rewarded for your hard work. Blossoming. You are growing, blossoming. Look at that. You got a 33 here and 2 3s. Like, you guys may be seeing like 333 a lot. That's just coming through in the reading. Now, the blossoming says that you're stepping into something beautiful with regards to being rewarded for your energy, being appreciated for the hard work that you do. Now, let's see the Three of Wands as well. Hunger. All right. The hunger card generally comes out when there is a strong desire for something. I feel like whatever it is you strongly desire, whatever you have a hunger for, it may be on that ship on the horizon. It's headed towards you. Don't let the hunger overwhelm you. Don't let the desire for it become your sole focus. Know that it's headed towards you and just relax about it. Now, let's take a look at the spell casting oracle for the Fool. What is there to add to this significant new beginning for group number 3? Blessings. Okay, so you are at the beginning of something that is going to bring in significant blessings into your life. So this beginning itself is a blessing. Now, for the Transparent Tarot, which was a pretty solid yes to whatever you asked tarot, we get Justice. Justice talks about balance, talks about fairness. So the answer to your question is yes, and balance and fairness probably have some interaction with the answer being yes in some way. All right, that's all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 4 with the red spinel. The properties of red spinel are action, courage, and energy. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Let's see here. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. We start with the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles talks about you being appreciated for the work you're putting in. You being appreciated for your energy. Next, we see the Wheel. The Wheel talks about luck and fate guiding you forward. It also has a healing aspect here because it's represented by a medicine wheel. Next, we see the High Priestess. The High Priestess talks about following your intuition. Says your intuition is on point and should be listened to. Next, we see the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups talks about emotional maturity, being capable of dealing with the depth of emotional situations you're dealing with. And then topping everything off, we have the 6 of Wands, which represents victory and celebrating your victories. Okay, this looks like a pretty solid yes to whatever you asked tarot. All right, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 2 of Cups, many of you stepping into a soulmate connection or the deepening of a soulmate connection. We'll get Oracle and see what the message is, but this represents a soulmated connection in your life somewhere. 9 of Swords, that talks about some anxiety, and I'm not talking about a diagnosis. I'm talking about a feeling. The feeling of fear regarding the future. We'll get Oracle. We'll see how you deal with it. Maybe you step out of it. 10 of Cups, that represents a happy home life. It can represent moving, so some of you may be moving homes, expanding, growing your family, moving homes, but very peaceful home life energy. And then Death, something is ending to bring in something new. There's nothing scary in the Death card in tarot. It is an ending. Something is coming to an end. It's over, it's done, and it brings in a new energy. And in this particular deck, there's that really bright white rose that talks about the purity of what's starting. Now, let's take a look at Oracle, starting with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 4, whatever's in their best benefit, please. Nurture your dreams. Your guides want you to know that your dreams are worthy of your energy. Make sure you're putting energy into your dreams so that you can grow them. Now, let's see the 9 of Swords. What is there to help deal with this anxiety in the 9 of Swords? A new start is coming. Okay, so whatever you have that makes you afraid about the future, maybe it's this ending here. Whatever is causing you to fear the future, know that a new start is coming in. And this does not look like a drab start. This looks like a wonderful start. Like it's very bright and beautiful. There's a wonderful new start coming in for you. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon with regards to the Death card. What is there to add to the Death card here, please? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Self-love. Okay. So whatever's ending with the new beginning coming in, and you've got a new start a couple of times. So whatever's ending with the new beginning coming in, there's a transition here. When you're going through a transition, self-love is critically important. Make sure that you are just pouring your love out for yourself. You are worthy of your love, and it is important that you show yourself the appropriate level of self-love while you transition. Now, let's see the Two of Cups, this soulmate connection. Boundaries. Okay, that's beautiful. So this boundaries card is very special. You'll notice that the flower has broken the glass boundary containing the woman, and the woman is just staring at the flower. She's enamored with the flower because the flower has done something she didn't realize was possible. And she is in the process of realizing she can break through the boundary and be released as well. You guys are stepping into a soulmate connection that helps you step beyond those self-imposed boundaries. This is probably achieving some level of happiness or connection that you didn't think was possible in your lifetime, and it is. So enjoy it. You know, it's difficult to transition sometimes. It's difficult to step beyond those boundaries we put on ourselves, but it's going to be worth it. You are getting ready to break through some self-imposed boundaries with a soulmate, and that is fantastic news. Now, let's see this Ten of Cups with regards to the happy home life and the possibility of moving. You get protection. Okay, so there's protection in your home realm. If you are moving, know that you will be protected through that. Protection coming out to clarify this peaceful home life and existence. Now, the Transparent Tarot, which was a pretty solid yes to whatever you asked, you get beauty. Okay, so beauty has a wonderful definition of the answer being yes. There is beauty involved in your answer being yes, or possibly you just need to be reminded that you are absolutely beautiful exactly the way you are. You don't have to change. If you change, it should be for you. It shouldn't be for anybody else. It should be for you, and it should be because you want it. If you don't see anything that you want to change, and self-love, first, you're worthy of your love exactly the way you are. You are beautiful exactly the way you are. You do not have to change. You do not need to change. You are perfectly you, and don't let anybody tell you different. All right, that is all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 5 with the Onyx. The properties of onyx are willpower, strength, and protection. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's see here. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right, so we start with the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands talks about a new beginning that has your passions all tied up in it. So a new passionate beginning. Next, we see the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands can represent fighting, arguing, controversy, fighting in some way. Next, we see the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands represents the feeling of falling in love. Passion meets emotion and they swirl around you and it's kind of overwhelming. So the Knight of Wands kind of represents falling in love where passion meets emotion. Next, we see the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups can represent a proposal. This could be a romantic proposal to take things to the next level, or it could be a work proposal to, lead a team, or, that sort of thing. So there is a proposal factor to the Knight of Cups. Next, we see the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles talks about having stable finances and needing to not cling to that money. Don't worry about it. Don't create that lack mindset where you're worried and you kind of just, save every penny. There's nothing wrong with saving at all, but it's important to let the money flow out and back in like it needs to. And then topping everything off, we have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands talks about unity. It talks about opportunities coming in, and it can even represent travel in some aspects. So there's lots of passion energy here. You've got the Knight of Wands and the Five of Wands and the Ace of Wands and the Three of Wands. Tons of wand energy, which is all about passion. Now, looking at this as a yes or no, this appears to be a yes. There may be some fighting involved. There may be some controversy and the need to not cling to things too tightly, but it does appear to be a yes to whatever you asked tarot. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 5. Thank you, thank you. All right, we start with the Magician. The Magician says you can manifest whatever you desire into your realm. Your talents, your skills can bring that energy to you. Ten of Swords, there is an ending going on in your life, and this is an over and done ending where you might even feel a little bit stabbed in the back. We'll get Oracle to see how you deal with it. The World, something coming to completion. This could represent completing a karmic cycle. This is completing something significant on your soul path. And the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords talks about heartbreak. There may be heartbreak from whatever this ending is. We'll get Oracle, see how you deal with it, see how you overcome it. Now, let's start the Oracle off with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 5, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you. Speak from the heart. Absolutely. Speak from your heart space. Let your heart guide you. Let your heart lead you forward. Make sure that everything you say comes from that heart space. Now, let's see Moonology. We're going to start with the Three of Swords. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Regarding the heartbreak in this Three of Swords and the situations of group number 5, how do they deal with this heartbreak? Show the world the real you. Okay, so whatever it is that makes you heartbroken, whether it's a relationship that's ended or, a friendship that's ended or whatever it is that's making you feel heartbroken, it could even be a lack of love for yourself that's making you feel heartbroken. You need to show the world the real you. Let your energy show. Let your heart space energy show. Show the world who you are. It's going to help you to draw the attention of your soul tribe, your soul family, which is going to help kind of pick you up from that heartbreak energy. Now, while we've got Moonology, let's also see the Ten of Swords. What is there for the Ten of Swords here to help them deal with this ending? You and your loved ones are safe. Okay, so whatever is ending, whatever that ending means for you, your guides want you to know you and your loved ones are safe. There's no need to worry. Everything is going to work out okay in the end. Now, let's see the Magician with Queen of the Moon. What is there for the Magician here? Hunger. Okay, so the Magician's about manifesting, and the Hunger card is about strong, strong desire. One of the issues that you might be encountering in your manifestations is your desire being so strong. We all have really strong desires. Those strong desires can almost manifest more desire for whatever it is we desire. So make sure that your hunger level for what you're trying to manifest isn't thwarting your manifestations. It's fine to desire something. Let the desire out into the universe. Let the universe know, and then release it and know it's going to come back to you. You don't have to continue chasing it like you're hungry. You release it and the universe brings it back. Now, let's take a look at the spell casting oracle for the world with regards to the completion for group number 5. What is there in the world here? Clarity. Okay, so something coming to completion that brings a wonderful clarity into your realm. Whatever is finished, whatever's complete, it is opening the door to something that is clearly positive for you. So there is a clarity coming in with the completion of whatever is done. I know that there's, kind of a negative connotation to the ending here, but completion and ending are not the same thing. You've completed something. It could be a lesson, and this clarity comes in to help guide you forward into something a little more happy. Now, the Transparent Tarot, which was a yes to whatever you asked, trust. All right, so the Transparent Tarot is yes, and trust has something to do with it. It could be talking about you trusting yourself, you trusting someone else, but trust is a factor in the answer being yes, or in your question in general. All right, that is all I have for reading number 5. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.